Today is Friday, Parashat Devarim. Actually, the Shabbat that's coming tonight is called Shabbat Hazon, named after the Haftarah that we're going to be reading tomorrow. It happens to be also that the date of Shabbat this year is the 9th of Av. But since we cannot fast on the day of Shabbat, we postpone the fast to Sunday. Questions have come up as to how do you do, what exactly do you do on a Shabbat that is the day of Tisha B'Av. So in our community, among Sephardim, in terms of clothing, there is no difference than any other Shabbat. We get dressed with Bigdei Shabbat, with the clothing of Shabbat, and we have the regular meals of Shabbat. We're allowed to eat meat on Shabbat. There are some families or some communities that may refrain from eating meat, but the accepted, most common custom is to eat regular, like every Shabbat. In Morocco, there were some families that had a custom of eating meat that has been fried specifically for the Shabbat. That it should be the type of meat that is fried, and but the halacha really is a person is allowed not even on the meal of Friday night of Shabbat, even at Seudah Shlishit, which is the meal before the fast begins. There is no restrictions in terms of what you're allowed to eat, or no restriction even on drinking wine. There's no specific restriction because you just before you start the fast, which would have been the case if the fast was in the middle of the week. The hours of the fast begin. The fast begins in our neighborhood here at 7:59, so that we are to finish the Seudah Shlishit, the meal, before it comes to 8 o'clock. So 7:59, the meal should be over, and then the fast lasts until Sunday evening at 8:44. For practicality, we are going to be starting Arvit a little bit later than every Motzei Shabbat. For those people who are not at synagogue for Mincha, Seudah Shlishit, and are coming from their home so that they will be able to drive to come to synagogue, we're going to start Arvit at 8:55, which will be about 15 minutes after the end of Shabbat. So again, Motzei Shabbat tomorrow night, Arvit will begin at 8:55, and we don't do Havdalah. Havdalah is done on Sunday night, because you do Havdalah on wine, and obviously you're not able to drink the wine, or you don't say the bracha. The only thing that we do is in the course of the prayer, we're going to say Boreh Meoreh Ha'esh, and that is done in the synagogue. Before you drive, you can say Amavdil ben Kodesh Lechol if you were to come to synagogue after the end of Shabbat. Havdalah will be done on Sunday night. And when it's done on Sunday night, the Havdalah does not include the Boreh Meoreh Ha'esh, it does not include Besamim, the smelling of the, that we smell, that we say bracha on Hadas or on mint, leaves, that type of thing. That's not said. The only thing is we do the regular Havdalah on the kos shel yain, on a cup of wine. So this is some of the halachot that pertain to Tisha B'Av, the fast of Tisha B'Av, when it's observed on Sunday. Of course, there's those restrictions on Tisha B'Av, which is not wearing leather shoes, not washing, not eating, not drinking, no intimate relations. All these restrictions apply from Motzei Shabbat, from Saturday night all the way until Sunday. In the synagogue, we do sit on the floor when we pray in mourning for the destruction of the temple. We sit on the floor on Saturday night. It will be on Sunday morning all the way until after Chatzot, after the middle of the day, and Mincha is done, sitting on regular chairs. We also don't put tefillin in our community in the morning. We wait until Mincha time to put on tefillin in our community. There are some communities that would put tefillin at home before they come to synagogue, but our community's minhag is to put tefillin on Mincha time on the day of Tisha B'Av. May we merit the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu speedily in our days. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen, and Shabbat Shalom.